This animation is for the purpose of explaining the reasons of why the Oleum facility cannot be operated. For the purposes of convenience in this presentation, the equipment provided in the animation are simplified. The animation shows the critical malfunctions within the facility and does not involve every malfunction. The construction of the facility, which has been planned to be completed in 2013 but decided to be completed in 2015 by the joint decision of the parties, started in 2012. Errors and malfunctions occurred due to the usage of materials not fit for the Oleum facility. Polluted sulfur pumping tank. This is the tank which pumps the polluted sulfur coming from the sulfur melting tank in liquid form to the mechanical filter. This tank malfunctioned during the commissioning work in 2017 due to a puncture in its coils. Upon investigation, high amount of deformation was detected in the tank. It was replaced with a new one by the company. Deformation of the pumps. High level of acid leakage caused deformations and malfunctions in the acid circulation pumps. These pumps were replaced with the new ones by the company. The sulfur transfer pumps, which had inadequate capacity for the Oleum facility, malfunctioned during the 2017 test run and were replaced with high-capacity new pumps. The Oleum transfer pumps, which became unserviceable due to acid leaks, were replaced with appropriate pumps by the company. Corrosion of the facility. The acid, which normally should not get outside of the closed systems, spilled around and corroded the facility due to the errors in the commissioning works and due to the wrong material choices. Flow meter malfunction. Sulfur combustion furnace is the system that burns the sulfur in melted form and transforms it into sulfur dioxide gas. The flow meter, which automatically adjusts the dry air and sulfur amount at the furnace entry, is still out of order. Waste heat boiler malfunction. Waste heat boiler is a cooling system that has pipes inside, through which hot gas passes, and that has water in its outer perimeter. It cools the burnt sulfur in gas state. The gas that is coming from the sulfur combustion furnace to the waste heat boiler is first cooled here. The gas coming out of waste heat boiler arrives at the first compartment of the waste heat boiler 2. Then it is cooled here and sent to the contact tower. And the gas that is reheated at the contact tower is cooled in the second compartment of the waste heat boiler 2 and sent to the heat exchanger. The coil tubes in the second compartment of the waste heat boiler 2 were punctured. The gas got mixed with water and the generated hot acid damaged the process pipes and equipment. The heat exchanger malfunction was caused via the same reason. The generated acid filled the heat exchanger and caused deformations and congestions. The acid that passed through the heat exchanger entered the Oleum tower and got mixed with the concentrated acid there and reached high temperatures. This situation can also be seen in the graph at the PLC screen. The generated hot acid punctured the pipe at the exit of the Oleum tower circulation pump, and a high level of acid leakage occurred. Economizer malfunction. The economizer is a system that cools the gas coming inside and that also heats the water that is needed by the system. The gas could not get into the second compartment in 2013 due to a manufacturing defect. The gas, which was stuck at the first compartment and whose pressure increased, caused a leakage by puncturing the body and was spilled outside. Product color and corrosion. Since the materials used were not in conformity, the acid circulating in the system eventually caused deformation in all surfaces that it came into contact with. The corroded materials decayed and got mixed with the acid in the closed system, and therefore caused deterioration in the color of the product. In addition, The materials that have been examined due to the corrosion were eventually punctured and caused malfunctions due to the acid leakage. The facility could never be operated in conformity with the agreement due to the malfunctions and corrosions provided generally in the animation. The automated systems, which did not operate properly during the commissioning works, were periodically deactivated by the company, and the company tried to continue the production by carrying out manual bypasses.